is up, my people? Welcome back to the channel. I'm your boy Nassim the Dream. It is that time of the week once again. It's time for Singles of the Week. This is a segment where I like to break down some of the newest tracks that have just dropped this past weekend. I'm going to give you my honest thoughts and I'm going to give them an official rating, so be sure to check them out all for yourselves. They're all linked in the description down below. Let's get right into these new singles. Beginning off with this new remix from KAYTRANDA from Amaarae's Angels in Tibet. I had very big expectations. I was thinking this was going to be straight heat out of the gutter, but my experience was rather below mild. There was really no exploration with this, not enough at least. Pretty annoying bass drop added to this. It really just had the original slowed down with a lot more atmosphere that wasn't needed, so I don't need this at all. Next we got Like Moths to Flames with the song Dissociative. It's pretty heavy, decent melodics, there's cool riffs in here. It's gonna be something that I can digest personally, and I think a lot of other metalheads will, but honestly nothing new for the band. If anything, it's totally reused and the structure is poorly recycled. If you want something fresh, you're not gonna dig it. You're really not. Metalheads, you'll dig it though, but nah. Slash came out with another new single, this time with Stapleton for the track Oh Well. Okay. What the hell? This thing rules, dude. This thing smashes, bro. Like, total cliche country rock intro for sure. Real southern bar live show vibes going on in here, which is no problem at all. But then things start to really go ape shit. I mean, the riffs are gnarly, and Chris of course understood the assignment. Put this shit in Guitar Hero 3 and let me shred this thing to bits. Say what you want to say, guitar instrumental music is not dead. This shit rules. Fuck yourself. Then we're gonna go with John Summit with the track Eat the Bass. Straight up trance that has pure ecstasy for what it is. Definitely will work very well live in a great mix. House fans, you should definitely give this a play. There's a chance though you'll really like this. I think you'll probably even love it. To me, definitely on the generic side of things, but with music like this, you can't really expect too much. It's kind of just, it's always gonna be really campy. It's not really trying to prove anything, so it's understandable. Indeed, the bass is eating though, so that's cool. And then Nora and Pure is out with the track The Other Side. W's only in the chat. I love the softness to it, giving us hints of mint, lavender, sage. It was a bit repetitive with the style that she goes with, sure, but very fresh still. And this is a sound that I'm just never sick of. This is a green. Linkin Park has also dropped a full record out now. I'm gonna be checking out the track QWERTY. Definitely hitting right. Sounds like that hybrid type shit. Really throwing it back to the good old days of Linkin Park. I really don't know how much more they have of recordings of Chester. Seems like they have a lot. They just launched this full LP, so I don't know how many tracks he's featured on. I'm assuming all of them. I'm personally not a fan of prolific releases from artists that have already passed on, but I'll still check it out and I'll let you know what I think of it. For this is the green. Fred again has also dropped a new record. I'm gonna give you a little bit of a sample of what I think of this new track with BERWYN and Gesaffelatein. BerwynGesaffNeighbours. So why does it sound unfinished? Like, I don't understand the point of this song, because the ending is very abrupt. It's not fulfilling at all. The length is questionable, like strongly questionable, and the whole thing just really ends up as a blur. I really thought it was going to be this whole cinematic progression, and it's not. It felt like nothing was going on. It felt like it just came and went. Not good. Larry June is out with his newest track, Imported Couches. Real crispy, really elegant type hip-hop shit. That Alfredo type shit, if you're really digging that kind of sound and aesthetic. Larry is really doing his thing on here, talking his shit, calling out the phonies, even a cool little electric guitar sequence, and I'm messing with it. I really mess with the entire thing and the whole package that it really delivers. Not gonna blow your mind, but it's sweet. Then we got metalcore band Throne with the track Nights. This band has some really cool sounds, great screaming, very heavy, and just a little bit too similar to some other bands. Like if you're into Dealer, I feel like it's a little like a copy of this band. There's something about the vocalist that makes him stand out a little bit more. I was really disappointed because I thought this was going to be a little bit more deeper into like some Converge kind of hardcore, at least influences, because they have the power with it, but there's not enough creative ideas being put on display with this. So unfortunately, this is going to get the red. We got Girl in Red out with a full record, and I'm going to be checking out the track I'm Back. What kind of knockoff Taylor Swift bullshit is this? This is ridiculously derivative. Instrumental is just straight up lullaby music, but a boring one. one that will give you nightmares. You're not gonna fall asleep to it. It's terrible. Then we got Caribou back after 3 years under the name, aka Dan, aka Daphne, with the track Honey. It's been so long, and he delivered after this huge amount of time of waiting with Caribou. It is everything you would expect with the name. Supersonic soundscape, booming bass, really great rhythms, really great structure and progression to house music. It's straight up house candy. It's so fire. ZAYN is also out with his newest track, Alienated. I mean, there's good things to say about the vocal approach. It's endearing at moments. Honestly, it really isn't that bad based on the other tracks that I've heard from ZAYN. It's a simple acoustic instrumental, and there's other parts of it that's really giving a really big boost to here, but like some xylophones and electric guitars, so on, but it's not that potent of a flavor. But I think a lot of people are gonna love it. I think a lot of people are gonna really feel that heartfelt emotion from it, because it's definitely decent. Next up, we have prog band Phish out with the track Evolve. This is one of the greatest jam bands you ever heard out to this day. Very, very big name. Releases like this are just not common, because I thought this song was very good. Nice, soft feel with upbeat sound selection, feel good guitar solos. Gonna be a really good selection for those into the classic rock game, so definitely check this out. This is good. And then metalcore band Make Them Suffer is out with the track Epitaph. Pretty simple melodic metalcore, a little bit too simple for this band. It's really disappointing to not hear anything fresh from them, because again, this is another band that I feel like has so much power that they can really just make something so different into the genre, but they just didn't really find that. I really didn't find this worth the while with my time. If you like the band, I'm assuming you're gonna enjoy this. I personally did it. And then we got Talib, Kweli, and Madlib out with the Liberation 2 release since 2006, since the first drop of the first Liberation. It's been a long, long time. This one is called The Right to Love Us, featuring Mac Miller. So that's a really big attention getter right there. With this, I'd say it's absolutely solid. Great mix made by Madlib. It's got a bit of a noir vibe feel to it, really classic jazz filters onto it. Mac's feature was absolutely dope. Really, really good. Felt really good on this mix. I really feel like no one ever notices releases like this anymore, honestly. It's very sad to see. It's whatever. I guess one's loss is another's gain, so yeah, it's fire. Then Chlöe is out with another single called Boy Bye. Super sweet chorus. Really delivers to it. It'll be enough to get people on board. For me, I don't know, man. It's just too bland, and everything surrounding it is just stale and boring. Like, it doesn't stand out at all as a pop track. She does, but we've heard this kind of song plenty of times before, dude. I'm not really feeling it. But overall, it's fine. And Gus Dapperton is out with a cover of Bobby Caldwell's What You Won't Do for Love. This sounds nice, also unique to Gus's style. It's cool to see him continuing to make covers like this to show appreciation and to whom his inspiration comes from. On here, he's delivering some new vibrant sounds, bringing this into a brand new, refreshing renewal, so I liked it. It was a good time. Then Peso Pluma and Arcangel come out with a duo called Peso Completo. Wow, this was boring. Straight up boring. I really don't understand what is it with these big superstar blockbuster collabs. They feel like they're gonna be cool sometimes. They should be this like very good all the time, but this did not make the marker at all. I really do feel like the instrumental is just a straight up AI generated instrumental. It's so boring, and unfortunately these gentlemen do not really bring anything to the table that makes it stand out. I'm sure that's gonna piss people off, but I just did not like it at all. Then the track that I chose to react to for this week's reaction video goes to Lipa with their newest single, Illusion. You're gonna want to go check that out to hear my breakdowns and full opinions on the track. On here, you're gonna get the rating, and the rating is a green. Go check out why. And the track that I chose for this week's Singles of the Week, ladies and gentlemen, is going to WILLOW with their newest track, Big Feelings. This chick is on another level, dude. WILLOW has appealed my interest big time with this track. This song gets so wild and weird with its switch ups. Definitely a lot to grasp, a huge risk taker, but with that problems. Oh, dude, don't get me started. That shit is delicious. That shit is so good. This song is so chaotic, but the singing is so amazing, and I'm like so on board with it. I just feel like I'm like turning left, right, up and down. It's the moments when she's just switching things up, ending off with a beautiful piano melody, and the creativity is just big on here. I've already had a good reaction to Symptom Alive. I really did like that track a lot. This is checking out. This is the home run right here. Okay, Miss Smith, I'm ready for the record. Drop it. Drop the record. I have high expectations. These songs are so good, and that is why this is the single of the week. And that is it for this week's Singles of the Week, guys. Thank you so much for watching the video. If you enjoyed, go and like, share, comment down below of what you thought of these tracks. Do not forget to check them out for yourselves. They're all linked in the description down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'm gonna catch you in the next one. Deuces.